Welcome back to another adventure with the Bearded Bobber. I'm bearded. She's the bobber. Been a little while since I got to do that. What is going on, guys? Woo! I love this bike. Alright, guys, so it's been a little while. Bring it home and working on Nikki's bike, but we're out on the bobber. I've been riding her. I just haven't been able to make videos about it because I've had so much else going on. Oh man, it is windy as shit today. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the video. But I had to head back over to my pops after taking the trailer there from bringing it home, so we can put the trailer away because, well, we don't need it. Not right now. Not for a little while. And I figured, you know what, today feels like a really good day to do a challenge. And that challenge is one of the ones I got to do by Mr. Dazzle Rebel Rides. And it's going to be the movie challenge. Now, if you haven't seen this on Dazzle's channel, or an Honest Biker, or Christopher David Lawson, anybody else who's gone ahead and done the challenge acceptance, I will tell you what it is. Now, what Dazzle wanted is to pick an 80s or 90s movie, and which ones would you have remade if you could. Now, the remakes could be into a movie, or maybe into like a Netflix series, or Hulu, blah, 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 you know, one of those streaming service. So, I got to thinking, and before I get to my three, Anonymous Biker, leave Back to the Future alone. One of my favorite trilogies. I love it. Love, love, love that movie. I just watched the first one like 2 weeks ago. I watch it probably a couple times a year. I'm a movie guy, if you guys don't know. I have a pretty massive collection for normal standards of DVDs, Blu-rays, Steelbooks. So this was kind of a hard one because there's a lot of like my really good movies that I don't want remade. Now, one of the ones I'm gonna start off with here, and while I'm walking down the road, that Anonymous Biker said, because he did like 5. One of them was Gremlins. Now, I've said this for years, that I would totally be okay if they remade Gremlins. I love Gremlins. So, my rule on Gremlins is it needs to be a horror movie. Now, it may get categorized as that sometimes, but come on, it's a damn comedy when we really look at it. It's Christmas and little gremlins. The second one, don't even try saying that one's a horror movie. Come on. You got Hulk Hogan in it and so many other people in that movie. But the first one alone, make it a horror movie. Like, holy shit, your kids are not going to sleep if they watch it. That, I think, would be perfect. Now, another one, going on to number 2. Ooh, buddy. That I don't think most people even remember. And that's Maximum Overdrive with Emilio Estevez. I think the movie's bitchin'. I've always loved that movie. If you guys don't know the movie, something happens. Anything that is mechanical, electronic, comes to life. Now, you take that same premise today, because this movie is way back when, you know, we're talking diesel trucks and soda machines and lawnmowers. Today, I don't know how you would do it. I mean, do you do it enough to where Siri has some insane reach on shit? I don't know. I think that'd be really cool to see and pretty fucking scary, really. But you gotta have that same machines have a life type situation going on. Because in the movie there's like a big diesel truck, and they do all kinds of stuff. If you get a chance to watch the movie, I think you'd really like the movie. I would hope. I do. But you got to give it its credit. You know, it's old, so it's set in that time, and sometimes it's hard to go back and watch movies like that. Like for me, I love Smokey and the Bandit. My roommate, well, my ex-roommate, had never seen it really, and then watched it when he was older, and it didn't hold up. You know, it was a 70s movie, and he watched it in the 90s. So for him, it didn't hold up. For me, I grew up with it. I loved it. You know, I still didn't watch it till the 90s, really, but, you know, everybody is going to grab onto stuff differently. All right, now the final one could be a series, but could be a badass movie. I think action movies get more, like, chances to be remade than other movies, because some of them used to stand the test of time. Let's say Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. I don't think you're going to be able to pull that off the same now, and like the comedy that those two had together, but where you can take an action movie just because the effects weren't good enough, and you're going to make that movie way better most of the time. So for me, the last one could be a series, could be the badass movie, but Escape from New York. Now, they were talking about remaking this, and I don't remember if he is actually rumored or not, but Gerard Butler, I think that'd be pretty badass. Gerard Butler, Escape from New York. Now, I've tried watching the original, because I grew up, and the one I saw was Escape from LA, and I thought it was great. You know, I know it's comedy, whatever, but Escape from New York was a little bit more grungy, and it's super dark, like super dark. And I think they can pull off a lot of that stuff now and update so much shit. And I think Gerard Butler would be a good, like, Snake. I really do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you would like to do this challenge, go for it. Go do that shit. And then tag me and let me know you did it because of me, because I'd like to watch it. Like I said, I'm a big movie guy, and I may disagree with a lot of shit when people want to remake, but that's just me. There's some stuff, leave it alone. Other stuff, alright, let's see how you do it. Especially if you change it up. Because there's stuff like, I haven't even watched it yet. I know they changed it up, they did Overboard, but I didn't even want to watch it. My lady watched it, and she liked the first Overboard. Didn't like this one. It was just one of those meh. And I was like, that's where it comes hard to redo comedy, especially stuff that is maybe dated. You know, works better in the day and age back then than it does now. Yeah. So, alright, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, Dazzle, for challenging me on that. And I got another one coming up for him. Hopefully soon. Hopefully I can get on that. Get that going. Oh, man. But right now I got stuff to take care of, and you guys want to stop hearing me ramble. So, until next time, stay safe, you guys, and stay classy.